Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, good morning. Hello. Mario, did you get your book? You already have your book, your reading book? This one? Not yet. Okay, all right. All right, let's see. We have one more person to join us, okay? Good morning. I have to tell you that we have one more day to present our class, okay, our guide number 2. Hopefully you already finished, okay, and you already sent it. I haven't checked that yet, okay? But I believe you already did. If there is sometimes that I'm talking about something and you don't understand, please let me know, okay? So I can explain better to you, okay? Right? And let's see, let's give one more minute to Mr. Let's see, who is here? Luis is not here with us yet. Okay, he'll be here really soon. Okay. There we go. Okay. So let me ask you something. Who has already sent the guide to? You, Fernando, you, Guillermo, Mario as well. Luis, have you sent? Oh, you already did. Good, Luis. Okay. So I have no problem with that. We are only waiting for the other Luis. Okay. And we will begin our class. All right. In the meantime, please, I want you to get this book ready, okay? Please. And we want to read a little bit. You, Mario, because you don't have this book yet, we're going to read something from this one, okay? From Top Notch, okay? So get ready. You're gonna have to speak a little bit more, okay, about this, but anyway. That'll be a good experience for you. Do you have any problems with our present perfect form? Do you know exactly how to finish it? Let's see. Profe, a mí hoy me traen what a life. Okay. All right, Luis. All right. So you both don't have this, the book, right? Mario and Luis. All right. That's good. Okay. All right. So we're going to begin our class going through the attendance list, okay? So I'm going to ask your name or mention your name and please just answer me, okay? Cardona Alfaro.
Present.
Thank you. Okay. Today is, okay, present. Estrada Chavez Luis Alberto.
Present.
Thank you. Rosales Chavarria Christian. Rosales, let's see. Are you there? Okay. Tobar Rodriguez Mario Enrique.
Present.
Okay. All right. Okay. And Valdez Morales Fernando.
Present.
So we are only missing Mr. Rosales, correct? All right. Okay. All right. So let's do a little exercise about get your book, please. Top notch. Okay. Get this one and go on page number 11. Okay. Number 11. And we will check a little bit. I want you to talk to me a little bit about, okay, now you can describe an interesting experience. Try to use the verb, the present perfect form, okay? We need to get really clear with this, okay? We're going to answer, I'm going to ask first, let's see, Fernando Miguel. Can you tell me a little bit about, have you ever been someplace that was really fascinating for you?
Yes,
You can,
I
okay,
have
go
been
ahead.
in Barcelona, Spain.
Oh, you have been in
Yes,
Barcelona?
in the year 27. I was in Barcelona to pass Christmas and New Year with my mom and my dad. And I have a really good fun, and it was a very beautiful time.
I can imagine it was beautiful. Good, good. Do you have relatives there in Madrid?
Relatives. Yeah, I think no, no,
Uh-huh.
no,
Or
no. I
family?
haven't any family in other country.
Oh, okay. You don't have any family in other
No.
countries. Well, usually what we do is we usually have family in, for example, United States. Okay, lots of people have migrated to United States. So I, for example, myself, I have cousins living there on my mother's side. Okay, so there are, I have cousins in, let's see, Houston, Texas, Austin, Texas, and in Los Angeles, California. I have cousins, and my brother lives in California as well. Okay, I have been in, I have been in California. Well, I used to live there. I lived there, let's see, for about 10 years in California, Los Angeles, California, and also in San Diego, California. Both cities are really nice, but I like better to live in San Diego. It is a very quiet city and very clean. Okay, people are friendly, and it's good to live there. And I also lived in. I used to live in Sinaloa, Mexico. Okay, I moved there for about. I lived there for about 6 years, and then I went back to Texas, mainly in El Paso, Texas. Have you heard about El Paso, Texas? Any of you? Yeah. Okay. It is a city that it is close to the border. Okay, border with Chihuahua, Mexico. Okay, so I lived there, and I used to go to Chihuahua, a place called Ciudad Juarez. Ciudad Juarez is one of the biggest cities in Mexico. Okay, there's a lot of people from United States or from El Paso. Okay, uh, pretty much college students from El Paso used to visit. Okay, on weekends they used to go to El Paso. I mean, to Ciudad Juarez, just to have fun. Okay, to dance and eat and Mexican food, whatever. Okay, so that was a really fascinating for me, that experience. Okay, and thank you, Fernando. That's pretty good. Mario, can you tell me about something? Have you ever been in some place that was really fascinating?
Yes, I have been to King Mark's Caves
Uh-huh.
in Cobán, Alta Verapaz.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I have been there yet, as well. I have been there, or I've been there, okay, in Coban. I haven't visited Coban in about 5 years. I went around 2000, let's see, 2013 or 14, something like that. I went to visit. The place is really nice. Okay. I have a friend. He is an architect, and he invited me to go because he has a project over at the military base over there. There is a military base in Cuban. Okay, and he has to make some works. Okay, some construction working over there. So I came along with him, and it was really nice, really good place. I love that place. It was really good. Okay, thank you,
Yes,
Mario. Uh-huh.
I live in con when in the past.
Oh, okay, all right. You liked it too, right?
Yeah,
Did you go with your parents or with the friends, or who did you go with?
with my family,
With
my
your family.
mom, my father, my
Oh,
brothers.
okay, all right, okay. So it's pretty good. Thank you. We know and we understand that our family is the immediate family, which are members, which are our brother, sister, or father and mother. That's our family. The rest of them, they are relatives. We call them relatives, which are aunts, uncles, cousins, okay, and etc. Even our grandfather and grandmother, they are called relatives, okay, because they are the second in line, okay. First thing in line is our father and mother and brothers, okay. That's what we call family. All right, let's see. Who else? We have four, and then one is missing now. Luis left our left the okay the class, but okay, it is good. Guillermo, tell me something about a fascinating place that you have been.
De Mirador, San Diego, Solaberry in Huehuetenango.
Oh, okay,
And I went with my family and relatives.
good, good, okay, all right. Uh, Tell me, where is that located? In what department?
Huehuetenango.
With Tenango. Oh, is it a really a nice place that is really high, right? You
Mm-hmm.
can see all the clouds and everything. And underneath the clouds, there are the valley of Huehuetenango, I guess, I believe, right? All right. It was a nice experience. Was it a nice experience for you?
Yes, and it's so cold.
Yeah, it is cold. Yeah, I can imagine. Sometimes it snows there. Rarely, but it does now, okay? Nowadays, because of the climatic change, okay, of the, let's admit these two guys, which they were missing, but they are now with us, okay? So due to climate changing, okay, we now have different kinds of temperatures, okay, or weather, we can say, okay. So that means we can really feel hotter weather or colder weather, depending of the season, okay. All right. Thank you, Christian, for joining us, okay. That is good. Thank you. I'm going to erase this. You are here now, okay. Hello, Christian. Thank you. We are talking just for to get you update in our class. We are using our book Top Notch. Okay. All right. And go to page 11, please. We are discussing some topics about the experiences that we had, okay, in the past. And try to when we speak about this, we try to speak using the present perfect just as a exercise, okay, so we can get more acquainted with this topic, okay. And Luis, thank you, okay. Luis, if you are there, we were trying to talk about what is the place that you found fascinating that you have visited, okay? Or you have visited. Oh, he left again. All right, let's give the chance to Christian then, okay? Can you tell us about if you have ever been in some place that was really fascinating?
Um, I don't know.
Haven't
Mm,
you, have you been out of the country, out of Guatemala? Have you,
No, I
oh,
don't leave the country.
you haven't left the country. Okay, all right, good. So, oh, sorry, you haven't left the country. That's the exact word, okay? I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I just get mixed up. I understand that it's hard to speak English if you don't have if you don't do it often, okay? So sometimes you tend to forget words or the past, the times, okay? Uh, when we speak, when we speak English, we usually do it, okay, in present form. But we need to use past form, present perfect form, just the way we speak Spanish. Okay. So, okay. So you haven't left the country, you haven't left the country in all your life, but you have visited some other places here in Guatemala, right? Have you ever been in La Antigua, Guatemala?
Yes, I visit.
Okay, you did, Christian. All right. Okay. Uh, can you tell me about, or tell us about your experience visiting Antigua? What would you like the most? The most?
Mm, I like the culture is in the Antigua
Culture.
Guatemala.
The culture in Antigua, Guatemala. Okay. Do you have the opportunity to speak with some tourists as well? No, you haven't had an opportunity because they usually what they do, our parents, okay, father or mother, when they feel so proud of us that when we okay, they used to say something like this, say, oh, my son is going to Don Bosco, Colegio Don Bosco school, okay, and he knows how to speak English. And then they go and say, Christian, can you tell us a little bit in English, please? And you go like, oh yeah, no problem. I can speak English really well. And you start talking. Or here is a tourist. Can you go and speak with him? We want to listen to you, right? And you go like all shy and everything and say like, well, I'm gonna try my best, right? Okay. You probably won't do that, okay? But anyway, all right. Okay, good. That's a nice experiences, okay? So we have nobody left, okay? Mr. Luis, he left, okay? He left for a little while. He doesn't want to talk, I believe. But anyway, let's continue with our okay conversation. Okay, have you ever eaten something that was really strange or disgusting? Anyone, I'm going to leave the opportunity for you to whoever, okay, wants to talk about this, okay. Uh, you have the mic. You can turn on your microphone and talk about this. That have you ever eaten something that was really strange or disgusting? No one? Okay. Well, for me, I once tried iguana. I was like 11 or 12 years old, okay, and I was visiting. I don't remember the place, okay, but I think it was something around Sprinkler or something like that, and they were preparing some broth or food, okay, and it smells really good, okay, but then when I asked what it was, they told me that was iguana, okay. They have some kind of soup, okay, potatoes, they have carrots, they have all kind of vegetables there, okay, and then the meat, and they just took a piece of meat, okay, and let me try it. They asked me like, okay, they told me try it, try it. And I did try it without knowing what it was, what I was eating. But I tried it, and it was okay. So it tastes like chicken, probably a little hardened. The meat was a little hardened than the usual chicken, all right? But anyway, then they told me, you are eating iguana. And I was like, wow, this is strange food, okay? But anyway, any one of you haven't tried anything different from the usual food?
Yes, teacher.
Uh-huh. Tell me.
I 4 months ago, if I'm okay, I try escargots.
Okay, all right, all right. They are kind of like conchas, right? Okay, good, good.
Frijoles in Spanish.
All right, okay. Scallops, right?
Yes,
Uh-huh. Okay.
his texture and the smell it smell bad, and I don't like it. You know,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, where they cook,
no, it was it was
raw meat.
yes, it
Like
was
they
cooking.
made it in like a ceviche or something like that.
No, I only eat like that. I don't like ceviche.
Oh, you don't like. Okay, you are just like my wife. My wife doesn't like ceviche. She hated it. She said like, well, I don't like that. It's probably because it's raw food. Okay, they haven't cooked that food, so she
Yeah.
doesn't eat that raw food. Okay, so but it
Yeah.
is okay. Nice, nice. Mario, you have tried something. Would you like ceviche, or do you like? I'm not asking if you like. I'm asking if you like it.
I like
Ceviche, like shrimp ceviche or fish. Okay.
fish is delicious.
Yes,
Ceviche is
it is. But
really
the other seafood, you don't like that. Okay. It is called seafood when it's coming from the sea. Okay, or the ocean. All right. Okay.
crab. It's
You don't like
guacamole.
that. Okay. Good. All right. But fried fish is good, right? Fried fish or charcoal fish. Charcoal is when they use charcoal. Okay. How they call it in Spanish? Carbón. Okay. Carbón is charcoal. Okay. Or coal is what they mention is carbon. Okay. All right. Good. Now we are talking. Okay. That's what I like to do. Okay. In classes, sometimes we're going to speak about different subjects, but focus on our theme. Okay, or our subject. Today we are talking and try to get clear the way we speak in present perfect. That's why I'm asking you different things, but we are using the book as well. Okay, so this we are integrating everything in our conversation. Okay, and using the book as well. Okay, and in fact, it's gonna help you finish. Well, you already sent that to me. Okay, so no problem. All right, and the last subject that we have here is, have you ever done something that was really thrilling or frightening? Okay. No. Okay. You haven't done that yet. Do you know what a roller coaster is? Roller coaster. Okay. All right. Have you ridden in one or rode in one of that?
Yes, teacher.
You did. Oh,
Actually, I wrote in the Rock on roller coaster that is in Disney in Paris.
oh, in Paris, Paris, France. Okay. Disneyland. Or they don't. Yeah, they call it Disneyland, I guess, right? In
No,
Paris.
Euro Disney, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, Euro Disney. Yeah, it's Euro Disney. Okay, Euro.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I haven't been there. Haven't been in Europe. I would like to go there. Okay, it must be fascinating place or countries to visit. Okay, and
Yes.
that's a good opportunity that you had to visit those places, because it is hard nowadays. It's harder because of the pandemic issue. They don't let us fly. Okay, to other countries. Okay, uh, my nephew, he is a priest, okay, a Catholic priest. and he had to go like 3 years ago. He had to go. That was 4 years ago. He had to go to get a. He got a scholarship to go to Italy to keep studying more about the Catholic, things that they have to do. All right. So he went there 4 years ago, and he finished his capacitation, you can say, okay, of his studies. He finished them last year, but because of the pandemic, he couldn't come back. He had to wait and work there in Spain. Okay, he was between Spain and flying from Spain to Italy, but he got stuck on Spain. Okay, a little city close or border with France. Okay, so he has to work there. He worked as a priest to earn his food and money to live, but he had no other choice, and he had to live there. And one thing that it just surprised me was that in summertime, the temperature there is raised up to 45, almost 50 degrees, okay, Celsius. So it's really hot. You can cook an egg if you throw it on the asphalt, okay, on the streets. He sent me a video doing that. He opened up egg and drop it on the floor on the sidewalk in La Acera. Okay, in 3 minutes later, it was already cooked. It was so hot. People don't go out; they stay in their houses. Okay, because it's really hot. That was one thing. Okay, but I never been there. It was a good experience. Okay, the only place that I have been, okay, it is in Mexico and in the United States. Okay, in the United States, I had the opportunity to visit, which was California State, Colorado, Nevada, Las Vegas is in Nevada. Okay, and it's nice to go there just to for gambling. Okay, you put money and try to play, see if you can get more money. Okay, you usually leave everything there. Okay, but it's nice. But I am already old, okay? So I already visit all those places. I'm planning later on and visit some other, go to Europe once this thing get over, okay? The pandemic gets over. So we have the opportunity to fly and travel again, okay? All right. And for you, Guillermo, do you have any experience that was really thrilling or frightening? No? How about you, Mario? Thrilling or frightening that just scare you too much? No. How about Christian?
And
Okay, Mario.
sorry. Yes. Once I got caught up in a class and I could get out.
Okay.
It's really
Have you ever fallen from a bicycle, Mario? When you were learning,
what?
when you were learning to ride a bicycle, have you ever fallen from it? A bicycle,
I don't.
bicycle. You go in a bicycle and ride it. Have you ever fallen from a bicycle, or have you fell before? No.
Yes, I have a bicycle in
Okay. All right.
las tardes.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's change a little bit our issue, okay? And we're going to leave this for a while, and we're going to read a little bit about our water life, okay? And I just want you to pay attention, and then I'm going to ask you a few questions. Pay attention and listen to me, and then if you have the book, you can follow up, okay? Page 2. We're going to keep talking about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, okay? Remember what we read yesterday, right? I mean, the day before, on Tuesday. All right. Okay. We don't have much time left, but we're going to use this time for reading, okay? So let's see. we will continue. I'm going to read here, and then I'm going to ask you a few questions. All right? Okay, it says here, the last thing was Mozart fell in love with his landlady's daughter. She did not love him, so he married her sister, Constance. Constance was very much like her husband. That means that she liked, or she was musical and loved to have fun. Okay, same. He shared these things with her husband. Okay, Mozart. The Mozarts had money problems. Okay, Wolfgang made a lot of money, but he was always in debt. Okay? Sometimes people didn't pay him with money. They gave him watches or jewelry instead. Okay, but when he got money, he usually spent it on expensive clothes and furniture. Okay, all right. Uh, what else here? One story said that once, when Mozart had no money, okay, to heat his house, he danced with his wife to keep warm. The Mozarts had 6 children, but only 2 lived to be adults. So the other 4 died. Okay. Mozart worked very hard. He liked to work when it was quiet in the house. He began work at 6 o'clock in the evening and worked all night. He liked to write music while he was standing. He often slept for only 4 hours a night. That's not enough. We need to sleep at least between 7 to 8 hours, okay? So make sure you have your sleep hours, okay? Uh, he also worked very quickly. He wrote 3 of his greatest works in only 6 weeks. He also wrote a whole opera in just a few weeks, which must be hard, okay? Because opera, you had to make music, okay, and lyrics first for the people that sings, or the people that sings, all of them, the opera. The instruments, you had to make, okay, partitures. They call it the books or the pages they fill with musical symbols, okay? uh, for every instrument there are, okay? For example, they had to make uh, okay, music for trombones, drums, okay, trumpets, okay, saxophones as well, flutes. What else? They didn't. Well, yeah, they do have guitars as well. Okay, but anyway, he had to work in every instrument and create music for them. To ensemble all these things, really hard work, and he took only 6 weeks to do it. Okay, all right. Let's see. Many people believe that Mozart wrote faster than any other composer in history. Mozart also had the ability to write all kinds of music. He wrote operas, symphonies, and church music. And he wrote music for every instrument. Okay? He even wrote music for clubs. In all, Mozart wrote over 600 pieces of music. Mozart at the age of 35. No one really knows how he died. Some people believe someone poisoned him. Okay. Others say that he had a weak heart. Sadly, no one went to his funeral. That was really sad. Okay. They buried him as a poor person in a grave with no name. No one knows where his body is to this day. The only thing we know probably is that he died in Austria, which is the country. Okay, and no one knows anything else about him, where his whereabouts, or where he was buried. Okay, or even probably his descendants, where their siblings, or yeah, where their children were afterwards. Okay, so pretty much when he died, everything stopped there. Okay, all right. Let's really fast and talk about this. I'm going to ask a question. Okay, about whatever they say. We read here. Okay, it says here, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart thought his hair was his best feature. Okay, What do you think about it? Something that people don't notice, or something that people notice, or something that is long? What do you think is from other these three that I mentioned?
The B.
B, okay, B is something that people notice, okay? That means he really took good care of his hair, okay? And people notice that, okay? All right, good. Now, Mozart was always in debt. Gave money, for what reason was he poor, okay, or was always in debt? Because he gave money to the poor, he had a lot of money, or owed money to people.
Money to people.
Okay, all right. Own money to people. Remember what we read here, okay? Mario is laughing. All right, remember, he said he always was in debt. So that means he always owed money to people. All right, let's ask Christian now. It says here, Mozart's father realized his son had musical ability. He hoped for that, he didn't think, or he began to understand. Question, yes. What do you
B?
think?
No.
He didn't think that his son had musical abilities? I think so, yes. I think so that he thought, I mean, his father thought, oh, this guy,
Oh,
this guy thought, this guy, he has really nice or good abilities in music. Okay, so what we read here says, oh, he began to understand. Okay, Leopold, this says, began to understand that his son has musical abilities. Okay, that's in the first two paragraphs. Okay, all right, so okay, let's see, Mario, let's see if you can answer this. Remember what we read yesterday about Tuesday or yesterday it was about number 5. It says Mozart was a cute child. Cute means pretty when he was young. He was pretty, he was clean, or he was unhappy. Mario.
Uh, Pretty.
Pretty. Okay, yes, you're right. Okay. It says Mozart was cute child. Cute means that he was pretty or handsome or good looking. Okay. Those are synonyms. Okay. There is written differently, but means the same. Okay. Right. So he was pretty when he was a child. All right. Guillermo says Mozart wore elegant clothes. They were old and dirty, new and colorful, or stylish and beautiful.
New and colorful. The B.
Okay, new and colorful. Okay. Well, yes, because they were new and he liked to spend lots of money. Okay. But they can also be stylish and beautiful, right? Because he always were wearing something up to date. Okay. So over here says they spend a lot of money on clothes. Okay. Expensive clothes and also furniture. Good, nice. All right. I'm sorry about Luis. He left for some reason. Okay. Anyway, and we don't have much time. Okay. I know that you already sent your homework. Thank you very much. I will be sending, okay, your users and passwords for you to use my arm. That's a new platform that we have. Okay. But we will discuss this next week. Okay. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
Bye.
Have a